children, and happy Thanksgiving. This is Lady Gaga. Tonight, join me with Tony Bennett, Katie Couric, Chef Art Smith, and the 3rd and 4th graders from my elementary school, Sacred Heart. This is a very Gaga Thanksgiving.
Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Thanksgiving. I'd love to introduce to you tonight the one and only Mr. Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga the Tramp.
Hello, happy Thanksgiving from Gaga and Tony.
She gets too hungry for dinner at 8.
I'm starving.
She loves the theater, never comes late.
Bother with people that I hate. That's why this chick is a tramp.
She doesn't dig crap games with barons and earls.
I won't go to Harlem in diamonds and pearls. And I definitely won't dish our dirt with the rest of those girls.
That's why the lady is a tramp.
I love the free, fresh wind in my hat.
Life without care.
Oh, I'm so broke.
It's oak.
I hate California. It's crowded and damn.
That's why the lady is
I'm
a tramp.
Sometimes I go to Coney Island.
The beach is divine. Just fine.
Follow Rogers and Hart.
She sings every line.
That's why this chick is your tramp. Oh, I love a prize fight.
That isn't a fake.
No fakes. And I love to rowboat with you and your wife in Central Park Lake.
She goes to the opera and never stays late.
That's why this chick is a tramp.
She likes the green grass under her shoes.
What can I lose? 'Cause Tony, I got no dough. I'm all alone when they lower my lamp.
That's why the lady is
I'm a tramp.
Go! It's oak, hates California, it's cold and it's damp.
That's why your lady is a tramp.
That's why the lady is a tramp. I see in Lady Gaga a touch of theatrical genius.
Is it at all possible to push these tables up a little bit more?
Yes, absolutely.
She's very creative and very productive, and I think as time goes on, she might become America's Picasso.
Keep it down, I'm getting ready. There's people on the street. Happy Thanksgiving.
I pledge allegiance.
I decided this year for Thanksgiving, I would spend some time with the 3rd graders from my elementary school. We made turkey arts and crafts and talked about what Thanksgiving means to them. Okay, so now I want everyone to go around the room and say one thing that their family makes at Thanksgiving for dinner, okay?
Turkey.
Turkey, okay. Name something else.
Ham.
You have ham at Thanksgiving?
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie.
I have the special, like the sauce that you put on top of the
Cranberries?
Yeah.
You have cranberry sauce. That's great. I love cranberry sauce. My mom makes the best cranberry sauce ever. Who can tie a really good bow? Yeah? Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. How do I look?
Oh my god. That's small.
Yeah, well, you know, things change the older you get. Oh, you tried to make a G. You said a G?
A G, yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. Look how beautiful that is. It's so colorful. Well, here's mine, and there's no way that I'm winning because mine is not nearly as nice as your guys. It's more abstract. Have you heard of Jackson Pollock?
Yeah. I went to his house where he grew up.
You went to his house where you know who Jackson Pollock is?
Yeah.
The painter.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The one who did those.
Yeah, he used to take ropes and he'd put paint on them and he would splash the paint onto. I can't believe you all know who Jackson Pollock is. I asked you all what you ate for Thanksgiving dinner and you didn't know, but you know who Jackson Pollock is. Welcome to Sacred Heart. Okay, so you want to do something fun that they would never let you do in class?
Yeah.
Everybody take a little bit of glitter in their hands, just a little bit like that. Want to pass it around? I'll show you. Just a little bit of glitter for everybody. Does everybody have some? Yeah. Everybody make a wish, okay? Make a Thanksgiving wish, and then we'll blow all at the same time. 1, 2, 3. I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hide yourself in regret, just love yourself and you're set. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Oh, thank you, oh. Thank you, I love you all so much, and I'm very, very thankful that I'm spending my Thanksgiving with you.
It doesn't matter if you love him or capital H-I-M. Just put your paws up, 'cause you were born this way, baby. My mama told me when I was young, we're all born superstars. She rolled my hair and my lipstick on in a glass of her Budweiser. There's nothing wrong with loving who you are. She you're Lebanese, you're Orient. We're like disabilities, and you have asked for leaders. Rejoice and love yourself today, this baby. No matter gay, straight or bi, lesbian, transgender life, I'm on the right track, baby. I was born to survive. No matter black, white, or beige, July or Orient made, I'm on the right track, baby. I was born to be brave. I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way. Don't let yourself regret. Just love yourself, baby. Say I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way, yeah. Hold the radio on the wire. Hold the radio on the wire. Right track, baby. I was born this way. I was born this way. Hey, I was born this way. Hey, I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way. Hey, I was born this way. Hey, I was born this way. Hey, I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way. Hey, same DNA, but born this way. We've got the same DNA, but born this way.
Next up, I'll sing You and I and The Edge of Glory, a song I wrote about my late grandfather.
It's been a long time since I came around. Been a long time, but I'm back in town. This time I'm not leaving without you. You taste like whiskey when you kiss me. I would give anything again to be your baby doll. This time I'm not leaving without you. I said, sit back down where you belong, in the corner of my bar with your high heels on. Sit back down on the couch where we made love the first time, and you said to me, there's something about this place. Something about New York nights and my lipstick on your face. Something about my cool American guy. Here's something about, baby, you and I. America, America, I love you. You and I. 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 America, I would rather die without you and I. We got a whole lot of money, but we still pay rent. 'Cause you can't buy a house in heaven. There's only 3 men that I'ma serve my whole life. It's my daddy in America and Jesus Christ. Happy Thanksgiving. There's something about the chase. 6 whole years. So put your drinks up, put your drinks up. For America, America, I love you. For you and I. You and I. No one would rather die without you and I.
so much for joining me for dinner tonight, friends and family. This next song is called The Edge of Glory, and I really wanted to play it for everyone tonight because it's the second Thanksgiving I'm spending without my grandpa, and I wrote this song about him. So here it is, it's The Edge of Glory. So Grandma, if you're watching at home, this one's for you.
There ain't no reason you and me should be alone tonight, yeah, baby. But I got a reason that you should take me home tonight. I need a man that thinks it's right when it's so wrong tonight, yeah, baby. Night, yeah, baby. Right on the limits where we know we both belong tonight. It's hard to feel the rush, to brush the danger us. I'm gonna run right to the edge with you, where we can both fall in love. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment of truth. Out on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment with you. I'm on the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge, the edge. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment with you. I'm on the edge with you.
One of my favorite memories with my grandpa and my grandma around Thanksgiving, and it's actually leading up to Christmas time, is that they make these cookies called pizzelles. And if you're Italian, you know what those are. They're like really flat waffles. They're really thin and crisp. My grandpa would always make the pizzelles, and he always worked the machine, and everybody had to, oh, no, I got it out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. That was my grandfather's thing, is he made the pizzelles. So I don't know why, but right now I just thinking about the Italian cookies.
Another shot before we kiss the other side tonight, yeah, baby. I'm on the edge of something final we call life tonight. All right, all right. Put on your shades, I know you're dancing in the flames tonight, yeah, baby. Night, yeah, baby. Oh, it isn't hell if everybody knows my name tonight. It's hard to feel the rush, to brush the danger us. I'm gonna run right to the edge with you, where we can both fall in love. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment of truth. Out on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment, oh, baby, with you. I'm on the edge, I'm on the edge, I'm on the edge, the edge, the edge. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment. I'm on the edge with you, 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 with you.
Thank you for having dinner with me.
Oh,
Keep watching A Very Gaga Thanksgiving to see Lady Gaga and Chef Art Smith cook fried turkey and waffles. Gaga's first interview with Katie Couric. More performances including Bad Romance. And a peek at Lady Gaga's brand new music video, Marry the Night.
Well, everyone watching tonight, we have the pleasure of cooking a Thanksgiving meal with the amazing, my favorite chef in the whole world, Mr. Art Smith.
Thank you, my dear. Come, let's make some fried turkey and waffles.
I can't wait.
Ooh.
So I requested, since the first time I met Art, the first thing that he ever made me was fried chicken and waffles. And I went into a coma that was so incredible that I really think I levitated off the earth and fell asleep. So tonight, I've asked Art to prepare for us some fried turkey and waffles for all of America to enjoy on Thanksgiving.
Okay, so what we've done is we've taken this wonderful turkey and we've fried it. And people think, fried turkey? Well, you know what? It's really incredibly delicious.
I've heard it's amazing and I've never done it, so teach me all about it.
What we've done is it takes about 3.5 minutes per pound. So a 17-pound turkey, less than an hour.
Oh, great.
Isn't that
Can
cool?
you imagine?
And so,
Hey, Mom, you always take way longer to make the turkey. And Dad, definitely not an hour. So I'm very excited about this 1 hour turkey.
look at there, my dear.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good.
Exactly. Don't get too close.
Oh, I don't get too close. I really want to take a bite of it.
Guess what?
What?
You wanted to have fried turkey and waffles. Okay,
Yeah.
we got the fried turkey together.
Yes.
But how do we get the waffle together?
Well, I don't know. They have to teach me.
But you know, waffles are, there's a basic recipe. Waffles are like pancakes. But Grandmother Germanata makes this delicious, I heard about this, pecorino, crispy salami, just this with these wonderful Italian herbs, it's delicious. And we take those flavors and we put it in the waffle. Don't you love that?
I can't wait.
So I want you to beat 2 eggs there with me.
2 eggs.
And add,
Okay.
and I want you to add about a cup of that milk.
A cup of milk.
Right. And while you're doing that, I'm going to make the dry ingredients, which would, well, I've got about a cup, a fourth of flour. I'm going to add about 2 heaping tablespoons of baking powder.
So I'm Italian, so when we crack eggs and stuff, we just throw them on the table.
That's okay. We're going to add a little cornmeal.
Will you show me about how much a cup of milk is?
About a cup of milk. You know, we just, there you have, that's a cup of milk. Perfect. Maybe a little more in there. Oops, that's what it is. I'm frying some salami up. And you can use salami, you can use, just any kind of nice sausage. But we're going to, that's the flavors of your grandmother. And then we're going to do is we're going to add our pecorino. Okay?
Oh, delicious.
I love those super flavors. And then what we've done is we've already got some crispy salami. Isn't that nice? It's like bacon. It's just beautiful. Okay?
Oh, that's delicious. So crispy salami. So this is after the salami's been fried.
Exactly.
So you put the post-fried salami into the flour mixture.
Exactly. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this wonderful wet mixture that you made. We're going to add that like that.
Ooh.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
Let me just remove my Valentino Couture.
Oh, so beautiful. I want to get it nice, and then what we're going to do is...
Here, I'll mix this for you, whatever
Mix
else
that
you
for me.
want to do.
Okay, and then what I want to do is, this is something kind of fun too. You can do this, you can add a little bit more salami like that on it. If you want to just add a little bit more of that flavor.
So you put the salami right on first.
You can, if you don't
It's
have
like
to.
almost like a topping.
And then you're just going to just take like that.
Grandma, we're making a southern pizzelle. How should I do it? How hard did they do it at home?
Just very careful, gently. Gently,
more of
my
a
dear.
dance.
My dear.
Should we dance?
Oh, we should dance.
Should we dance while it cooks? Now, what's this over here?
I want to tell, we've talked about Grandmother Germanata, but what about Grandma Bissett?
Did you find a Ronnie Bissett recipe?
She makes the most delicious cranberry sauce.
Yes.
And then I understand your Aunt Sherry and Uncle Steve make the most amazing spiced pecans.
Hey, Aunt Sherry.
Isn't that good?
Oh, it's so good. Cooking is such a huge part of my life that nobody really knows about. It's what I do on the road when I'm alone to make me feel happy. Oh, it looks so delicious. It has salami and cheese in it and all my grandma's flavors.
Honey, please. Can you say, honey, please?
Honey, please.
We'll put a little bit of that on the plate.
It looks so good.
And then I'm going to put some turkey. Can you give me that? Oh, that's really good.
That looks so delicious.
And let me get some turkey on there. I've got some nice turkey, my dear. We'll put a little bit of that on there. And then what we want to do is I've got some delicious gravy that we're going to.
So what's in this gravy?
It's just a simple gravy. It's got the Holy Trinity. That's what we call celery and onions and garlic. And
Yes.
we cooked it a little bit with a little flour, and we had
Is that called a mirepoix?
a mirepoix. Yes, honey, you may call it mirepoix. We call it Holy Trinity.
Yeah, that's because I just watch TV and you're a real chef. So I'm gonna bring this over here. Well, eat up. This meal represents everything I love about Chef Art and my family. Happy Thanksgiving from Lady Gaga.
And Art.
To download the family recipes that Chef Art Smith and I have prepared for you tonight, visit ladygaga.com/AVeryGagaThanksgiving. After the break, I'll take you back to my roots as a jazz singer, doing my own rendition of White Christmas and Orange-Colored Sky. Have one more bite of turkey, and we'll be right back. So, I'm from New York City, and anyone from New York City knows that the day after Thanksgiving, all the Christmas stuff goes up, right? Everywhere. It's Christmas trees, and the lights are in the windows, and there's snowflakes and snowmen, and there's little gnomes, and candy canes. And I think it's nice and all, but it doesn't really let Thanksgiving have its moment. So I thought that we would be just as annoying as New York City, and the night of Thanksgiving, sing you a Christmas tune. Here's White Christmas.
Christmas, just like the one I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Uh-oh, 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 I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. Oh, may your days be so very merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. So, as you can tell, I'm very outgoing and a little bit shy, but I've decided that this song is just too short. It's such a beautiful Christmas song, but it's only one verse, so I added one extra one. Here it goes. I'm dreaming of a white snowman with a carrot nose and charcoal eyes. Oh, and when he cries, I'm gonna tell him it's okay, because Santa's on his sleigh and he's on his way. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. Oh, may all your days and your Thanksgivings be so right, and may all your Christmases be white.
suppose it's not very white outside yet. Well, maybe for some of you it is. I don't know where you live and where you're watching from, but it's not very white in New York right now. It's still orange. It's still a beautiful autumn orange. So, let's do orange colored sky. Yeah? I used to sing this at the Oak Room with my buddies. Woo! It's getting windy. I was walking along, minding my business, when out of that orange-colored sky, flash, bam, Alakazam, wonderful you came by. I was humming a tune, drinking in sunshine, when out of that orange-colored view, wham, bam, Alakazam, I gotta look at you. Oh, one looking at you, timber. Watch out for flying glass. 'Cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. Went into a spin and it started a shot of a hit. This is it, this is it. I was walking along, minding my business, when love came and hit me in the eye. Wham, bam, Alakazam, out of that orange-colored sky. One looking high timber. Watch out for flying glass. 'Cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and it started a shot of a hit. This is it, this is it. I was walking along, minding my business, when love came and hit me in the eye. Wham, bam, Alakazam, out of that orange color, purple stripe, pretty green polka dot sky. Black, bam, Alakazam, and bye.
Coming up, Lady Gaga's performances of Hair and Bad Romance, a conversation with Katie Couric, and a look at Gaga's brand new music video, Marry the Night. Head to iTunes tonight to download A Very Gaga Holiday, a selection of songs performed by Lady Gaga tonight, and to buy Gaga's new album, Born This Way.
So, I wrote this song called Hair that's on my album Born This Way. And I really wanted to sing it during this special because I feel like I wrote this song 10 years ago when I was 15 going into this school. And right now, believe it or not, this is the banquet hall. And when we were kids, we used to eat in here. And this is the most amazing school in the world, it really is, but I'm sure it's no secret to everyone that some kids get bullied and don't have a seat at the table in the cafeteria. So I was one of those kids. And I know there are lots of kids out there that don't get to sit at the table they want to sit at. So I wanted to thank you for believing in me so that I can come back to my old school and come to the banquet hall and sit at my own table. So this song is about your identity being the most important thing to you, and no matter what anyone says on how much you have or how much you don't, it's what's on the inside that matters. And I'm thankful, I'm very thankful for Little Monsters. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. This is called Hair. My friends and I used to sit right over there.
Whenever I'm dressed cool, my parents put up a fight. And if I'm a hot shot, mom will cut my hair at night. And in the morning, I'm short of my identity. I scream, Mom and Dad, why can't I be who I wanna be? Too bad. I just wanna be myself, and I want you to love me for who I am. I just wanna be myself, and I want you to know I am my hair. I've had enough. This is my prayer, that I'll die living just as free as my hair. I've had enough. This is my prayer, that I'll die living just as free as my hair. I've had enough. I'm not a freak. I'm just here fighting to stay cool on the streets. I've had enough, enough. I swear I'm as free as my hair. I'm as free as my hair. I am my hair, I'm my hair.
And I used to get made fun of because my mom used to do her hair every day in the morning, and I really looked up to my mother. So I would sometimes be studying for Latin or French with my textbook out, and I'd be blow drying my hair until like 1 in the morning. And I'd come to school and my friends would say, "Why is your hair so nice? It's all girls in this school. You don't need to look so nice for class." And it really, really was hard to just kind of admit, well, I want to be like my mom. I don't want to be like you. I want to be like my mother. And now my hair means so much to me. I mean, I must have hundreds of wigs. So,
sometimes I want some raccoon or red highlights. Just because I want my friends to think I'm dynamite. And on Friday at the Rock City High School dance, I've got my bangs to hide that I don't stand a chance. A chance.
but my fans made me brave now, so I don't always wear my bangs. I show my forehead.
I just wanna be myself, and I want you to love me for who I am. I just wanna be myself, and I want you to know I am my hair. I'm in love. This is my prayer, that I'll die living just as free as my hair. I'm in love. This is my prayer, that I'll die living just as free as my hair. I'm in love. I'm not a freak. I'm just here fighting to stay cool on these New York streets. I've had enough. Enough. This is my prayer. I swear I'm as free as my hair. I'm as free as my hair. I am my hair, my hair.
Maybe just one more piece. Just one more piece of hair. And this one is for all the kids that are bullied in school, who are afraid to be themselves. I'm gonna put this big, funny piece of teal on my hair and tell you that I feel fabulous because it is my freedom and my choice to do so. And I hope that every day at school you remember that there's somebody that's fighting for you. Will you join me, Richard?
I just wanna be free. I just wanna be me. And I want lots of friends that invite me to their parties. I don't wanna change. I don't wanna be ashamed. I'm the spirit of my hair. It's all the glory that I bear on my hair, 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 on my hair. It's all the glory that I bear on my hair, my hair. It's all the glory that I bear on my hair, my hair, on my hair. I've had enough. This is my prayer that I'll die living just as free as my hair. I've had enough. This is my prayer that I'll die living just as free as every week on my hair. I've had enough. I'm not a freak. I'm just here trying to stay cool on these New York, Brooklyn, Staten Island, Long Island streets. I've had enough. No, this is my prayer. I swear I'm as free as my hair. I'm as free as my hair. I am my hair. I'm my hair. I'm my hair. I am my hair.
want your bad romance.
Finally, I will be sitting down with Katie Couric. 2 women, 2 pairs of shoes, 1 interview. I've had so much fun starring in and directing my own special for ABC. It was great to sit down with Katie and show her the kind of artist that I really am.
You dress pretty conservatively today. Wouldn't you say this is a pretty conservative look for you?
You know, I think people have this conception about me, or misconception rather, that I'm very provocative all the time. I just love fashion, and some fashion is very provocative, and some of it isn't. But Tom Ford sent me this suit, and for me, I'm just happy to be here and wave to America, really. Tony, when you laugh at me.
What is it like, first of all, to work with Tony Bennett?
Oh, Tony. He's so handsome. I feel terrible. Whenever his wife's around, I feel like I'm doing something wrong because he's so charming and he is such a gentleman. And still, women just fawn all over him. And he is the most sweet and wonderful man and soul.
She's the most creative person I ever met, and I met, you know, I've been around a long time in show business. I met all the great masters, but there's something very special about her.
He calls you the new Picasso.
Oh, I don't know that I'm the new Picasso, but I'm certainly twisted like many of his paintings.
There was a moment when you and Tony were working together that he walked in on you and you were completely naked, is that right?
Oh, no, it wasn't a moment. It was that Annie Leibovitz wanted me to be naked while Tony sketched me. So, true to form, as me, I'm always giving my all to my work. I walked in and I said, well, Tony, here we are. And he started laughing and I dropped my robe and I got into my position. It was very, very nerve-wracking. I felt a little bit, you know, I felt shy. It's Tony Bennett. Why am I naked? But Annie made me feel okay. And it's actually great because the first thing that Tony said to me when I saw him was, wait till you see the sketch I did. It's amazing. You look beautiful. Annie loves it. Annie was so happy.
That's why the lady is a tramp.
So, Lady Gaga, how is your love life?
My love life is the only thing I don't talk about.
Even to me?
Even to you. And I'll tell you why. Because the day I get married, no matter how many helicopters are flying over that chapel, they're not getting one picture. And I'm not selling one photo. I don't know how artists do it. I really don't. I don't know how artists talk about their marriages, or their divorces, or their boyfriends. I would never want to reveal anything like that.
That's sacred to you.
It's sacred in a different way, and I'd rather reveal it in a poetic way through the music.
So funny when you think about it.
Oh my gosh, Sister Bio. Oh. Hi, Sister Bio. Hello. Oh, I'm so happy to meet you. I can't believe it. I can't either. Want to meet Katie Couric? So every morning, in the front hall, we would all line up in our little petticoats, and I'd curtsy and say, "Good morning, Sister Bio," and then I'd walk along.
Oh, I love those moments. I think for me, the greatest part of my being here is to see the power of love in people's lives. And when you're with children, it's so important that they have that sense of being loved, and then they're free. I don't know, there's something about it, love that frees you and allows you to just be.
And the sense of loving other people,
I told
right?
you they were amazing teachers.
Yeah. So wait, I have to ask you before you go, what do you think of all this?
I'm just thrilled that she's come back, because to me, you have done so much to help people. And that's what life is all about, really.
Thank you, sister.
Reaching out to others and giving. That's what I love, Stephanie,
After the break, more with Lady Gaga and Katie Couric, and a very special performance and look at the music video for Gaga's new single, Marry the Night.
From a very early age, you started playing the piano by ear.
Yeah.
How did your parents help encourage your musical development?
Well, my mother and father just never tried to change me. And if I was good at something, they wanted to help me be better at it. They had a piano in the living room, and I guess the easiest thing that you can do is tell your kid, do you want piano lessons? So I said, sure. I was very young though, and I hated piano lessons when I was a kid. And then something just clicked when I was around 9 years old, and I just fell in love with playing classical music. There's so much about classical music structure that's very similar to pop music structure, the emotional journey and the changes. So I suppose I fell in love with pop music through my love of classical music.
Nothing prepares you to deal with this level of fame. Is it hard for your mom and dad? I mean, do they get weirded out? It must be so bizarre for them.
You know, I think in the beginning it was a little bit tough, but we're really strong. And now it's really great. I get to do wonderful things with my parents that we never got to do before. My mom and I are starting a foundation together. It's called the Born This Way Foundation. And my dad, it was always his dream to open a restaurant. So my dad and I opened up a restaurant together. And it's called Joanne.
Where is it?
Sorry.
What are you feeling right now? Why did you just get so emotional?
Because my dad's sitting over there.
Must be nice for them and for you to be able to give them these gifts, yes?
It was just always my dad's dream to own a place, and watching my dad put up the awning in front of 68th Street, 2 blocks from where I grew up, in a beautiful brownstone where they make Italian food, and to watch him open the restaurant of his dreams and have it called Joanne after his sister. That's wealth. That's the dream.
There ain't no reason you and me should be alone tonight, yeah, baby.
Edge of Glory is dedicated to your grandfather, and I know he died last year, and he was a very, very important person in your life, wasn't he?
Yes. Well, it's not just dedicated to him, it was written about him while he was dying. And I wrote that song about a very specific moment that I saw my grandma and my grandfather share. They'd been married for 60 years. And the stories my grandmother used to tell me about my grandpa sleeping in a car on the street just so that he could be near her when she was at home. Because, you know, they were Italian and very, very strict, so there was no way Grandpa was sleeping over at Grandma's house when she was a kid. The love and the romance. My grandpa he's a veteran. He's a saint. He was and is the most wonderful man. And when I saw her say goodbye to him, I just realized that in that moment, they both acknowledged that they had won at life because they won in love with each other.
You've said to your fans, I want to say and sing the right things for you, and I want to make that one melody that really saves your spirit that one day.
Yeah.
That's such a great sentiment, but it's a lot of responsibility, isn't it?
It is a lot of responsibility, but I'm also very blessed.
Family matters so much to you. Can you envision yourself being married and having kids and
Sure.
having a more traditional existence?
Yes. It's something I have now. I just want more of it in the future.
And children of your own?
Yes.
What are you most thankful for this Thanksgiving?
I'm thankful for the health of all of my friends and family. And I pray that everybody that I love will be happy and healthy through the holidays.
Marry the Night. Tell me a little bit about that song and what inspired it.
Marry the Night is my favorite song on my new album, Born This Way. It is about committing yourself wholeheartedly to the thing you are most passionate about. And for me, it was always music. It is about that moment when I decided I was gonna tear it up, that I was gonna get married to my work, and that my work would be my husband forever. That was the moment when I knew that there was no fire and no rain that could get in my way.
I'm gonna marry the night. I won't give up on my life. I'm a warrior queen, live passionately tonight. I'm gonna marry the dark, gonna make love to the stars. I'm a soldier to my own emptiness. I'm a winner. I'm gonna marry the night. 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 I'm not gonna cry anymore. I'm gonna marry the night. Leave nothing on the streets to explore. Mama, marry, Mama, marry, Mama, marry the night. Mama, marry, Mama, marry, Mama, marry the night.
Thank you for watching A Very Gaga Thanksgiving. Special thanks to Troy Carter, my manager, and Vincent Herbert for discovering me years ago. It's been a long day of performance and cooking, and I'm now going to enjoy a delicious Thanksgiving dinner with my beautiful family. Good night, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna lace up my boots, throw on some leather and cruise down the street that I love. In my fishnet gloves, I'm a sinner. Then I'll go down to the bar, but I won't cry anymore. I'll hold my whiskey up high, kiss the bartender twice. I'm a loser. I'm gonna marry the night. I'm gonna marry the night. I'm gonna marry the night. I'm not gonna cry anymore. I'm gonna marry the night. Leave nothing on these streets to explore. Come marry, marry the night.
Volunteer.